Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another streaming Saturday. I went on to Hulu, found both these movies on Hulu. The first one is Ferrari, directed by Michael Mann, starring Adam Driver as Enzo Ferrari, Shailene Woodley as Lena Lardy, and Penelope Cruz as Laura Ferrari. Set in the summer of 1957 with Enzo Ferrari's auto empire coming to an end. The ex-racer turned entrepreneur pushes himself and his drivers to the edge as they launch some Mile Miglia, treacherous 1,000-mile race across Italy. Um, I this is a neon movie. I don't really like it. Thought it was slow. Thought it was long. I didn't get why they kind of trashed Ferrari's character. Maybe it's just part of the thing. They did show the behind the scenes, like they showed the footage of the old deal that we saw with Ford versus Ferrari and stuff like this, where Ferrari went to the papers and asked him to not publish a story until he could publish a story about needing money, and that's how he got involved with him. Um, Kind of boring. Really boring. I'd give it a B plus maybe. A lot of the problem is you have really not a lot of action pace. Like for a guy who's like racing cars, and the whole point of the show is to have a race with the Ferrari and it not really be involved that much. I just this movie was long, boring. Um, they just spoke through English to Italian a lot, so you're constantly listening. There's another Neon Productions movie. I'm not really a big fan of the studio. I don't think I've found a movie I've liked yet. I didn't even realize it was until after I watched it. So it's not like I went in knowing it was that, and it ended up being it. I ended up finding out that like the movie. I was trying to watch the movie, not liking it, and then ended up finding out that it was Neon, which actually doesn't kind of surprise me now I think about it. It was came out 2023. I believe it didn't. They have good numbers. I should look it up before I did. It's on Hulu. I mean, if you kind of like Ferrari and you kind of want to hear a story, it's not a terrible thing to watch. I'm kind of surprised. Penelope Cruz is good in it as Laura Ferrari. She was the one like saving grace, and Shailene Woodley as the what do you call mistress. It wasn't terrible as a matter of fact. I mean, Adam Driver wasn't bad as Enzo. It was not a very good movie. So she just had nothing to act on. So it's not really the actors' fault. This movie was bad. It was just bad writing, bad direction. Sometimes hard to hear. Sometimes it's too loud, and it shouldn't have been loud. And oh, it just wasn't a very good movie. So I would not recommend it. I give it a D plus overall. I barely passed. I mean, barely, but that's right there. The second movie here had a lot of interesting stuff about it. Drugstore June, directed by Nicholas Gusin, starring Esther Pavitsky as June, Bobby Lee as Bill, and Haley Joel Osment as Davey. Um, After the pharmacy in a small town is robbed, the girl who still lives at home with her parents takes matters in her own hands to solve the crime, while at the same time trying to get over her ex-boyfriend and become more of an adult. This movie is very funny. Like this movie kind of reminds me like this like old school like independent movies that you'd watch in the early 2000s and late 90s. Very character driven. They brought in Bill Burr, brought in Bad Baby, Trevor Wallace. Um, who else is in it? And Beverly D'Angelo from Christmas Vacations and stuff like this. She was in it. That's what I want to bring up. Sorry for the brain fart there, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of good actresses and actors to surround her with. It's kind of funny because the whole time I was trying to like figure out her age, and then like I looked up the actress's age, and she's the same age as me, so it's kind of it's kind of funny. Uh, because I was trying to figure out just where she was at because it could have been anywhere from 45 to 22. So I didn't really know what this girl's age was. That's why it was kind of like hard to watch sometimes. Because Haley Joel Osment would show up as her boyfriend, and he's clearly like my age. You know what I mean? And the dude can't be dating a 22-year-old, and everyone just like thinking it's normal. Um, this is just confusing. But it all makes sense now. She's good. She's like a millennial. She's just like she almost plays like a 22-year-old. Like I said, that's why she like I had to guess her age and like this way she treats her parents and the way that she treats her brother and everything, and when she finally figures everything out, how she's kind of confronts the person and oh okay, and moves on. Um, and then how she just like gets kidnapped and like goes to kidnap her because of that cute guy that she met at the pharmacy the night before, and they just end up and there's a whole another funny thing involved with that. So I mean, this movie was pretty funny for what it was, and there's a lot of good jokes in it. And like the like illusion or the trying to like think of the word the way that you don't know her age, kind of like how her age is androgynous. There you go. Her age is like androgynous here, and it kind of works. It's kind of like it's a pat. Cause you're like trying to figure out like is this bitch like stupid or is she like really smart or what is going on? Like, well, what is her ambitions and stuff like this? So it was interesting. It wasn't a terrible movie. Yeah, I'll give it a C plus overall. B minus is a comedy. But I like Bobby Lee. I think he's funny. Bill Burr's in it. Like I said, it is worth the watch. It is on Hulu. It's an hour and a half, so it's perfectly timed. Perfectly wasted time of movie right here. You'll laugh. You'll kind of like cringe at times. There's times where it's just very cringy. Um, I like the colorings, the stuff like this. Like I can always talk about colors. The movies get so goddamn dark and like it's just black and darkness, so you don't really get to see colors. So it's nice when you get to see a lot of colors. They're vibrant. And it was great directing, great writing, very comical, very like today, very today funny, especially like the podcast and stuff like this involved. So definitely check it out. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, and please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comments section, and see you next time in the cave.